Well, a lot of people right now have a lot of ideas about how to genuinely help out in the Gulf oil spill. Some have ideas about how to stop the spill. Others have ideas about how to clean it up. BP has been getting tens of thousands of emails and calls from private citizens, companies as well, saying, hey, we've got something we think can work. Well, how about magnets? Let me introduce you to the guy now who says he has an idea about using magnets that could possibly work. His name is Dr. Meinke. He is the chief scientist and co-founder of Advanced Magnet Lab Incorporated, coming to us from Orlando, Florida. Sir, magnets to stop the oil spill. Now, a lot of people might be scratching their heads, so I know you're a scientist. We're not. So as simple as you can, explain to us how this would work.
Yeah, good afternoon. Thanks for having me.
Yes, sir.
Our company develops clean technology for all sorts of applications. Now, when we talk about clean technology, it means a clean environment.
Yeah.
And when we heard about the first attempt that failed to siphon off the oil from that underground spill, we started to think about what we could do using our technology. And if you want to really do something a mile down on the ocean floor,
yeah,
you have to have something which is very reliable, low-tech, and very robust. Now, if you think about permanent magnets, we all know permanent magnets. I actually brought some here.
Okay.
And you all know that these kind of magnets can be extremely strong.
Yeah.
And one has tried to close the oil spill by introducing a kind of mud into that spilling oil pipe. Now, this kind of mud can be easily washed away.
Okay.
What you really would like to have something is a material which is very heavy and a material which is sticking together by itself, something like a concrete, but it doesn't need to cure.
Well, help us. How would this work? We see these pictures now. We see this pole, we see this well, we see this oil gushing. How would a magnet specifically, would you put a bunch down there and they're supposed to just stick and clog it up and stop it, or is that it?
That's a very good question. What we propose to do in one of these scenarios here is, first of all, the idea is to close the oil well right from the bottom. And what you can do is you introduce a tube into the spilling oil pipe, which is rather large, and you introduce chunks of permanent magnets into that pipe. And we have calculated that these permanent magnets, since they are very heavy, despite the flow of the oil, they will sink under gravity to the bottom of that oil well. They will stick together. They will form a plug which basically nobody can break apart.
Okay.
And it will also stick to the iron casing of the oil well itself.
This hasn't been tried, though, correct? Before we let you go here, this hasn't been tried.
It has not been tried, no.
All right. So we don't know if it... Now, I know it's an idea, but it's worth giving it a shot probably as well. Dr. Meinke, I wish we could speak to you further, but that gives people an idea, just the kind of ideas that are out there. We absolutely appreciate you sharing that with us. Maybe somebody is listening and you might get a call. Dr. Meinke, again, he's the chief scientist, co-founder of Advanced Magnet Lab in Orlando, Florida for us today. Sir, thank you so much.